Hello everyone. Alchemist here. Thank you very much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. Today is a tarot reading for you, and it's going to be a message about what is your purpose or mission in this reincarnation. What did you come here to do? Why are you reincarnated? Is there anything that you need to become aware of that you're not currently aware of? So whatever comes from spirit, I'm going to channel it for you, and I'm going to use this beautiful tarot deck to channel the message for you. Okay, let's get right to it. Sorolom indrech zarosh kilerefen trasoliremet itmech eken sankrok lirech korasen sharos liref is ekeremechen. Okay. So, your purpose in this reincarnation. The first card I pulled here is the Six of Cups. And then the Eight of Pentacles. And then we got the Princess of Wands. This is very interesting. So your purpose in this reincarnation, what you came here to do, has to do with learning how to balance your energies and to embrace the path of the middle, or the middle path. The balance between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Knowing how to transmute your energy from something negative into something positive. Transmuting anger into something beautiful, into happiness. So you came here to learn lessons and to close cycles. You need to learn also how to close the cycle of being attached to worldly pleasures. This reincarnation is like a lesson for you to learn how to control yourself and not to just follow things that give you pleasure. Because we don't reincarnate here just to enjoy pleasures. Sometimes it's to try these pleasures, see how they are, but it's not to be attached to them. So you have to focus your energy more on finding out who you are deep within you, truly, who you truly are, and using more of your heart center and balancing out all of your energies instead of just chasing the next shiny thing. This thing that gives you pleasure, this car, this house, this person, this object, this product, it can be anything. It could be a person or it could be an object, something that you're always chasing that gives you pleasure. So you came here to learn how to overcome that, because once you do so, once you remove this layer that's distracting you from becoming who you are, you're gonna activate the Princess of Wands, which is you, this fiery energy, this fiery figure. And your element is fire, your power is fire. But all of the pleasures that you're distracted by, and you're attached to many pleasures, are not allowing you to see who you truly are deep within. And the Eight of Pentacles reversed here, meaning that this reincarnation, and this might be hard for some of you to accept, is not about accumulating money. It's not about becoming wealthy. It's not about abundance. Your purpose in this lifetime is to work on yourself. Because just think about the fact that this one lifetime is just one small portion of this millennia of countless reincarnations that you have to go through, either in the higher realms or in the lower realms, or as a human being. But the goal is to transcend these cycles of reincarnation. So don't think as this one lifetime as an eternal life. Don't think of 100 years or even 130 years as something eternal. In this lifetime, it's not about accumulating money. It's not about gathering wealth. It's about working on yourself and becoming who you are. And getting rid of these worldly pleasures that don't serve your spiritual growth. Getting rid of attachments. You need to use that energy for yourself. Let's pull a couple more cards and see what the universe wants you to know. Solerendrich Ismek Ish Rasof. Oh, I pulled two cards at the same time. The Emperor and the Last Judgment. Two major arcanas that I pulled at the same time. This is rare in my readings that I pulled two cards at the same time. And they both came out to be major arcanas. And your purpose in this reincarnation, here this Emperor, it's not to become an emperor that's wealthy, that conquers different lands and like as a king. or as someone who owns a lot of things. This is you becoming the emperor of yourself, you governing your own soul, your own self. The Buddha said conquering 100 or 1,000 lands is easier than conquering oneself. Here, you have to become the emperor of yourself. What do I mean by that? The emperor of your emotions, the emperor of who you are, of your abilities, of your soul, of where you come from, where you're heading to, being in the present moment. Knowing when to use your divine masculine and when to use your divine feminine. Knowing how to navigate life properly. These cycles that keep repeating in your life. They keep repeating because you're not the emperor of your life. You don't know how to navigate properly this reincarnation. So your purpose is to learn how to become the emperor of yourself. Govern yourself. Follow the air, follow what the universe gives you. Be grateful for everything you have. Ride the flow of the universe, but be the emperor of yourself. Know how to control yourself, because you can't control yourself. For any given situation, anyone who says they can't control themselves means that they need to work on themselves. There's a lot of work that they need to do on themselves, because anyone has the potential to control themselves. And the judgment. The universe is watching you, because this lifetime is very crucial for your spiritual growth and for what's coming to you next, in your next reincarnation. Are you going to reincarnate again as a human being with better conditions? Are you going to reincarnate in some higher realms, in other dimensions that are better than Earth? Or are you going to transcend the cycle of reincarnation once and for all, which is the hardest thing to do? Here, the universe is watching your progress as an emperor. Even if no one is watching you, the universe is watching you. Even if you think no one is watching you, no one is giving you credits, no one is giving you value, no one is validating your existence, know that the universe is watching your every single step. Because the universe works like that. Akasha, or the Akashic records, or the universe, or the cosmos, it has different names. It actually records every single step of your existence. Every past life reincarnation, everything that has ever happened, it records it. So it's there. So the universe is watching your progress, and based on that, based on your karma, based on your actions, it's going to determine where you're going to head next. So be very mindful of this reincarnation. It's very important. The fact that you're watching this video is a proof, and don't think that you just came here to have fun. What else? Okay. Here, I got these 3 other cards, and they're all reversed. Surprisingly, Knight of Swords reversed, the Tower reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Meaning that for you, for the very few of you who are watching this, and you're going to understand, you're going to understand when you watch this. This lifetime is not about glory. This lifetime is not about shining and becoming a star and becoming like a celebrity. When I say a star, I mean in a sense of becoming a celebrity or someone important or a VIP or someone super wealthy. Hence why the Ten of Pentacles is also reversed. But the beautiful thing is that the Tower is reversed. So the universe, on purpose, is stripping you away from these worldly pleasures in this lifetime. And you might notice it. You might notice that you can't access a huge amount of money or a huge amount of abundance or some paths that will lead you to fame and becoming a celebrity and becoming a star and having a lot of people's attention. You might notice that the universe every time tries to take you away from those paths or those careers or those fields. The reason why, first of all, no tower, there's nothing bad about that. That is done to you on purpose because the universe wants you to move on to the next step. And to move on to the next step of reincarnation, of transcending, at least becoming a human. maybe becoming a higher being, at least a human. I'm not saying transcending all of reincarnation because that is hard. That is very, very, very hard. At least transcending becoming a human. So in your next life, you're something much higher, like a deity or some divine being. The universe wants you to get there, and it sees that you want to get there. But in order to get there, worldly things, materialistic things, is what you need to get rid of. When I say get rid of it, as in you need to remove it from your system, from your programming. It's not something you can be attached to anymore. And it's hard. Most humans cannot do that. But the very few of you who are watching this is for you because you can do that. Yes, you can have enough money to live a good life, to have shelter, to have food, to have everything you need, but that's gonna be it. The rest is you working on yourself. And it's up to you. Do you want to become a higher being in your next reincarnation, something much better than a human being? Or do you want to repeat the cycle and come back as a human being? It's up to you. It's up to you. Because when you come back again as a human being, you don't know what your karmic retribution is gonna define for you. It could be the same life you're having right now. It could be a better life than the one you're having right now, or it could be a worse one. So, do you want to take that risk? I'm not saying being a human is something bad. If anything, being a human in this earth plane is the best condition for you to gain enlightenment. Being a human, being reincarnated as a human, has the best conditions for you to gain enlightenment, because this earth plane, this 3D plane, or mid-earth or mid-plane, because it exists in the middle between the higher realms and the lower realms, earth is exactly in the middle. So this earth has everything. Life on earth gives you suffering, it gives you pain, but it gives you joy and happiness. It gives you the opportunity to be a good human, a good person, a helping person, a loving person, or also it gives you the opportunity to become a bad person, someone who harms, someone who has a negative energy, and someone who does very bad actions. And that's why in many dogmas and many religions, they say that being a human is a blessing. For me too, I was confused for the longest time, but I figured it out. It's because when you're a human being, you have the opportunity to experience and feel so many emotions and so many different experiences that you won't be able to experience if you were born in lower realms or as an animal or even in higher realms, because sometimes you become a higher being and you just enjoy good life and you even forget about transcending reincarnation. Thus, the blasted tower is reversed because this is good for you. This reincarnation is good. Don't condemn it. Don't think of it as something bad or negative. Be grateful for it, but use it properly. Use it to transcend this cycle or to end the cycle. It's not a curse like how many people think. And I used to also have this kind of mixed feelings about being a human being or human reincarnation, and I used to think it's really a curse. But the truth of the matter is that it's a blessing in disguise, because being a human allows you to improve much faster. Spiritually speaking, it allows you to improve much faster than if you were reincarnated as something else. So if you're aware, if you use your awareness and your mind, because the all is mind, so if you become aware and use this reincarnation for your own spiritual growth and enhancement, that's the best way to use a human reincarnation. It's the best way. So the universe is just giving you these reminders about what you came here to do. What else? Soroshmich iresen. Transformation, we have the death card. You came here to literally get rid of the old version of you. All of these layers that don't make you who you are. This reincarnation is for you to shed those layers, to get rid of them, to leave them behind. Leave this old skeleton behind. It's not who you are. everything you have accumulated in this lifetime and in past lifetimes is not who you are anymore. It's time to transmute all of that so you can move on to the next level. So in your next lifetime, you go somewhere better. Another major arcana. Another major arcana, the star card. The death followed by the star. Once you do what I said about leaving all of your layers, your old layers behind, then you reach higher realms. This star here, this doesn't mean as you becoming famous or a celebrity. This means you transcend to higher realms of existence. You reincarnate as a deity, as a goddess, as a god, or as something divine that we humans can't comprehend, or we've only heard in myths and legends before. So you have that potential. Be careful, use this reincarnation properly, because it can give you the opportunity to become a higher being. Don't you want to have that? You don't want to miss that, right? I don't want to miss it, and I'm sure you don't want to miss it. So please remember that. And one last card. Sorolin Inzrech. We have the Two of Wands. Fire again. The fire element, which is your element. Everything is in your hands, like this hand that's holding two wands that are on fire. That's your hand. So use this reincarnation wisely. Make sure you control your emotions, you balance out your energies, and always work on yourself. This is not the reincarnation where you chase money and pleasures and materialistic things. This reading is a reminder for that. And the bottom of the deck, another major arcana, the Justice card. Because the universe is watching, and it's going to see, and it's going to give you what's yours. And if what's yours is an amazing next incredible reincarnation where you become a higher being, justice or karma or the universe, whatever you want to call it, is going to give you that. Okay? Thank you very much. I'm called to stop here. I hope this helps. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you again for tuning in. And I'll see you in the next reading. Aros mileres itech uzresh rolos shich izen leres kulerech izmalorok iresh iznach.